Dylan,
Yeah.
do you want to apologise to me?
Yes.
For everything you've done.
I don't know what I'm apologising for, Luke, but I apologise unreservedly for whatever you'd like to apologise for.
What you're supposed to say, Dylan, to make it a proper apology, you have to say, I'm sorry if you were offended.
I'm sorry if my actions upset you.
Yes.
I'm sorry if you chose to be upset by my actions.
That's how you do that's a good apology.
I'm a fair man, so I'll tell you what you're being accused of. You're being accused. Well, it's the same thing as last time of sabotaging me, Dylan, in my topic.
Oh yeah.
So I would suggest, and me and Michael have discussed this, and we think this is the correct way to approach this situation, this very delicate situation, a trial. with you on trial. I think.
Who will be the prosecution, and who will be the defense, and who will be the jury?
Well, I think it's obvious who's going to be the defense.
Yeah, you're the defense. Yes. You're going to.
Dylan will be the prosecution. I will be the defense, and Luke will be the jury.
I'm making a counterclaim.
Yes, I listen back to the edit as I do, and obviously I said in the edit that you were trying to sabotage me. And listening back to it, I think I have 3 pieces of evidence. That back up my claim.
Am I on trial right now?
We'll go through them here.
Yeah, you're on trial right now. Sorry, maybe we should do can I say, do you both swear to tell the whole truth?
Absolutely.
And all that jazz on your poppies?
On my poppy. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, right. So obviously, first piece of evidence, and this is of course in the.
I'm excited for this evidence
in the audio.
This
you were.
Yeah. Exhibit A.
I'm going to have a lot of fun with this, Dylan. I'll tell
Exhibit A against the defendant.
You were trying, especially after the second Jeremy Fragrance video, you were trying to downplay the video and say things such as, I don't want to endorse Jeremy Fragrance, which of course was never the question. We weren't endorsing him. And you were saying things as like, hey, no, when I was saying this is real, this is a real guy, he did actually or he was accused of rape, you said, I don't find things such as rape funny.
So you're saying he was moralizing your topic.
Exactly. He was trying to, if I will, Your Honor, trying to kill the vibes. Trying to kill
He was trying vibes. Yes. It's like, if you were it's like if, let's say, for example, he went to a Jimmy Carr routine, he was like, oh, actually, suddenly everyone's laughing, and then Dylan loudly announces, I don't think the gypsies dying was funny.
Yeah, I don't think that... accusing...
I think it was bad the gypsies were killed.
Yes, I don't think that. The gypsies should have been genocided, Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, and Dylan, are you saying? Just clarify, are you saying you're the kind of person who doesn't think the gypsies should have been genocided? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because of course, Your Honor,
and Dylan
did
order.
Dylan did say that I don't find rape funny. Of course, that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
pretty damning.
He does find rape funny, as he's done several gay parodies where he's sung about rape.
Oh, he's been caught in a contradiction.
Yes, so indeed, even that claim can be refuted. So I think that is a pretty damning piece of evidence. Yes. So that's one. Okay, so piece of evidence.
Okay, so Dylan, how do you respond to the specific accusation that you were making moral criticisms of Luke's topic that were actually inconsistent with your own morality, suggesting that your motivation wasn't a sincere moral objection, but rather to cast a negative light on Luke's topic?
I think, and I really appreciate this opportunity to to have my say.
This is good for all of us. Yeah.
I could answer the question here, or I could ask questions I don't think Luke would be able to deflecting the question kind of thing.
Yeah.
I do have an instance of a time when Luke sabotaged my topic.
Okay, well, wait, hold on a minute. So, let's just say, just for the record,
I'm not on trial here, Dylan. You are.
Yeah, I mean, just for the record of the court, are you saying that you don't have any direct defense against Luke's?
Is that what you're saying?
I think I do have a defense because
If you say it, please.
Well, I think that, objectively, I don't think rape is a particularly funny thing. For instance, if, say, we're watching, one of your, crime dramas, and this woman just gets straight up raped or something like that, I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and, start, ROTF, LMAO.
Gay people rape each other, that's now funny.
Yeah, you're saying
it's just harmless. It's just harmless fun with gay people, though, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Well,
it's just a bit of banter.
That is the distinction then. Okay.
We were rolling in the aisles at that bit in the Shawshank Redemption.
That was funny. I wish I could tell you that he made a good fight. But prison is not a fairy tale. That was classic.
You know,
How can I forget?
I think Morgan Freeman's voice makes it funny. Just hearing.
I wish I could tell you that his butthole stayed tight.
Yeah. Just talking about prison rape, you know.
I wish I could tell you they didn't go ass to mouth, but prison is not a fairy tale place.
Anyway.
I think my words have been misrepresented. I just feel like he's trying
could you explain
to
how?
he's trying to be funny, and the thing is, like, you know, if this was like a genuine person who genuinely thought, well, actually, I'd be concerned if this. I don't think it can ever be funny.
I'm going to take a note of that, but Luke, I think you should now present your second piece of evidence, just so we don't get stuck on the first piece. But I'll take a note of that defense.
Yeah, no. I will enter the second piece of evidence in right now. One of the arguments that you said in the video, why you wouldn't sabotage me, is that you have integrity, right?
Yes, sorry. I just realised it's an audio podcast, so me nodding isn't going to be sufficient.
Yes. Also, of course, if you nod, then the typist taking notes of the court case can't.
So essentially, you know, because Dylan has integrity, he would never sabotage. You know, it makes it an impossibility, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I am about to show a recording from the last episode which contradicts Dylan's claim that he has integrity. So obviously last week there was this new ratings format that Dylan introduced, how we show how we rate the topics, and I initially, of course, with his topic, used Dylan's suggested format. I initially gave him a 3 for his topic. Now look at what happens when Michael changes his rating, which was locked in, compared to when I changed my rating.
Are we going to listen to it?
See, I'm in a weird situation because I think, like, it's not actually that funny, but I do agree with the idea. I'm not going to give it a 10.
No, but he did give it a 10. That's locked in now, Michael.
No, you know,
Michael, what are you going to give it?
I'll give it a 9.
A 9. And I'm not going to give it a 3 because I think that's too harsh, but I am going to give it a 6. Okay. I'm going to argue with it not being locked in then, since
I don't really like.
Well, let's just go back there.
I'm not going to give it a 3.
Listen to what Dylan says.
But I am going to give it a 6. Okay. I'm not going to argue with it not being locked in then, since
I don't really like.
20.
I am not going to argue with it being locked in because it is better.
Yeah.
Damning.
Yeah, Dylan, how do you respond to the accusation that when it comes to points, you know, you lack integrity?
You didn't want Michael's rating to change, but you're very happy with mine changing.
Yeah. Would you admit you lack integrity when it comes to points?
I think, you know, it's all a bit of harmless banter, you know.
I see.
You know, it's just, you know, we have a bit of fun on this show, and you know, I think sometimes we don't want the fun and the banter and the jovialness of it to kind of.
So that
I would like to clarify. I mean, we obviously take the rating system very seriously, and I apologise unreservedly for almost kind of, you know, making a joke of the rating process system, but I mean, it's a bit like Jeremy Fragrance. It was, I mean, I would say a failed attempt on my part to be humorous. And I would like
Jeremy Fragrance is not a character. He is who he is.
I would like to apologise. I'd like to apologise for a failed funny, let's say.
Okay, well let's just.
The thing is, Michael, do we believe he was trying to be funny? Because it sounded like he was very insistent, of course, that you don't change your rating, and then suddenly, I mean, it sounds like he wasn't at all.
But you did change your rating, and I didn't contest it really because you didn't go for the 10.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, he did.
Because Michael changed his.
Offer a quite.
Why.
To be fair, it's true that Dylan offered a quite mild. His reaction to me changing my rating was somewhat mild. So I think that should be entered into the record. You know, he wasn't like he wasn't really angry about it. He was just like, "Oh,
I didn't like storm off, and I was just like, "No, Michael, you said 10. That's locked in." Luke, you can change yours if you like. That's fine.
That's what he was
which
feeling
would've been-
inside, Your Honor. I can tell.
He actually begged Luke to change
But
his
hang on,
rating.
hang on. Even if I was feeling it inside, I didn't verbalize that. So
Yeah, okay, that is a good point. Okay.
Yes, I mean,
but
I think
what-
that the record or the audio, the recorded audio, speaks for itself, really.
for a completed crime to take place, you need to have the guilty mind and the guilty act. Maybe I had the guilty mind, but did I have the guilty act? No.
I mean, I don't think that's true.
Hopefully you can tell from the audio. I think we're spending a bit too much time on this, but hopefully you
do
can
you?
tell. Well, I just think it's a bit boring for the audience. But I think you can just.
I see.
They love it.
I think
I
think
see.
this. I feel like this might need some editing down. Just as long as you
Oh,
don't
I
edit,
see.
just as long as you don't manipulate what it says.
Dylan's.
But
I think Dylan's crimes being
Dylan.
being on.
Yeah.
I
on
just think
audio.
it's a bit. I think it's just a bit boring for the viewers at home.
Well, hold
But
on,
Oh,
hold
does
on,
it?
I will. I will
Oh,
just
for,
say
for
it.
once, Dylan has concern over the viewers.
Have you considered that if Luke edits it in a manipulative way, then you will be able to countersue him. Now, I do think just in the interest, because I understand what Dylan's saying. It's a bit boring because what people I think really want to hear is what is the third piece of evidence?
What is
Like, that's-
Exhibit C?
Yes,
But
exactly,
yeah,
that's-
I mean, just to go again, like that was me joking.
Oh,
because
you
my-
wanted to
sorry,
go
Dylan,
again.
because-
I thought it was
because-
too boring,
people
Dylan.
Well, you know, you
I
can-
thought it was
you
you
can
class
put
an
it in
example of
the
Dylan's
You can
lack
leave-
of
you
integrity
can leave-
when
you
he
can
can
leave my
defend
stuff.
himself.
I feel like
Yes.
the viewers at home they can they know me.
Oh,
They know
we
me.
could get some
I'm-
audio interaction with this. Okay, everybody listening right now, the thousands of you. If you think Dylan was innocent, hashtag Dylan was innocent in the
Hashtag
comments.
free
trending on
Dylan.
Twitter. Hashtag free Dylan.
Have we ever had a comment on our videos?
Yes,
We do-
they're spam.
Yeah, we do we get some sexy ladies comment.
Yes.
Which-
Dylan?
yeah.
Sorry, Michael. Exhibit C. Point number 3 that Dylan was trying to sabotage my topic. We've already gone through the fact that he was, moralizing when he didn't need to.
Yes,
Gone through the
yes.
fact that his lack of integrity, and now we're
absolutely.
going on to the Exhibit C, which is the fact that I think Dylan may have actually found Jeremy Fragrance funny.
Oh, have you got some video evidence showing his?
I
Oh.
think he may have
He
done.
muted himself and was laughing the whole time.
He wanted to be, in Michael's words, grumpy. I think that is a good description because take a look at this video. I'll send it to you, Michael, and you can if you just play the audio, you'll be. It's on. I sent it on Facebook, so I don't know if you want to look at it on your phone.
Yeah. It would have been really funny if this was your topic because it would be interesting to see what Dylan would rate it if this was your topic.
In the audio or in the video I sent Michael, the audio shows a clip of Jeremy Fragrance, and you, Michael, I want you to look at Dylan's reaction after Jeremy Fragrance says something, and look at how quickly his facial expression changes as well.
Ooh, this is-
Okay, so
What are thoughts go into this?
oh wait, okay, go back to
So it's important to just look at Dylan. That's the main.
yeah,
thing.
all right, yeah. So I'm focusing on Dylan, but playing at the same time. Okay, I'm looking.
All right.
Oh, oh!
Can you
I can
reveal
I
what
can,
the video showed, Michael?
Yes, I can do an impression of. Obviously, it's a visual thing because
Yes.
of Dylan's. But so you guys will see it. This was pretty much what I saw.
Yeah.
Which is
Dylan,
a big cracking a smile, and then
Can I-
very I think resolutely would be the term, as if by a force of will, returning back to a unamused face.
Can I
Yes,
can I
indeed.
can I defend that thing?
What Dylan? Yes, defend why suddenly you did indeed laugh at something that Jeremy Fragrance said, and then immediately stopped finding it funny for some reason.
It's mainly because, like, first of all, things like rape. I had to remind myself. Oh, this is about rape. But sometimes when you think about
That
something,
bit wasn't.
sometimes when you think about something funny in your head that's not related. Like if you're ever in, when sometimes I've been to court, sit in the public gallery, and it's quite hard sometimes because it's not appropriate to laugh, but you've got to. I was thinking about, I'm not really laughing. This is like when me and Michael did like one of them try not to laugh challenges. So then I was thinking about the try not to laugh challenges, and then I remembered Harold from the other side.
I don't think this is believable, Your Honor.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think to have
So-
But I was really thinking about the guy on the treadmill going, when they did
Of
the
course.
Kesha song.
course.
But then I kind of like, I should, I don't really find this funny, so I needed to remind myself that it wasn't.
Remind yourself. Yes, that is a
this
good
wasn't
phrase to use, I think.
This was this is a serious topic, and it's not something for us moral people of high morals like myself to.
It was immediately after Jeremy Fragrance. Jeremy Fragrance said, "I had experiences with gay people." And that's when Dylan laughed.
He said, "I have experience with," and he's laughing at, "I have experience with gay people."
I have indeed sent it to Dylan so he can verify the video as well.
So we got
I think it,
to testimony.
I think it shows two things. Again, Michael. One, yes, he did indeed find it funny because he laughed at that comment. And of course, as well, it shows indeed that with his reaction, immediately not finding it funny for some reason, a couple of seconds after starting to laugh. I think again there is a very good case for Dylan not wanting to find my topic funny, and indeed, and indeed, have you just seen the video, Dylan?
I just kind of smile. I just thought.
I think it's a laugh.
I just kind of thought. I need to humor this video.
Oh, okay.
I just need to,
I think
he's trying, but no.
I think I've demonstrated my case, Your Honour, very well. I think I've laid out 3 bits of evidence, and I think they've all made good points, basically.
Okay, yes. Now I do just want to, before I get to my verdict, I just want to do a little bit of a summary on Dylan's responses. Just to see if there's anything else that needs to be.
My other response. This never fails. Leak backed Jeremy Corbyn in the 2019 election.
Yes,
let's not forget that.
That's great. That's
just to get me some credibility.
Yeah, that is
back.
the point. Yeah. Like he thought. Yes, he did think that the disastrous government of Jeremy Corbyn was what this country needed, and that is actually pretty serious. So with that said, Dylan's points are, so he started, his points also kind of got worse, apart from that last point, which was the best point. Because his first point was, he was claiming, that the reason why he was moralistic about this is because he thought it was serious and blah, 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 which, okay, like, if it's, Jeremy Fragrance is a real person, maybe you could say that's different from the gay thing. Regarding his integrity, he said it's harmless bants, and I wrote down that he also added as an additional point there, which I thought was worth taking note of.
Of course.
And then finally, for his the third piece, which I wrote, Dylan's miserable face. I said, the reality is that I think there has been some damning evidence presented. I think the reality is that video shows a man, a sick, twisted man, with a evil vendetta to ruin Luke's topic. Comparable to the act of walking into a high school and shooting a bunch of people, certainly.
Let's not go that far.
I am just the worst.
Which is, and it's frankly is scary to me that you work at a youth centre. But trying to, clearly, it seemed to me like that was a laughter of sincerity, a laughter that escaped in a moment of
weakness. Yes.
Yeah, of weakness, and then when your will overpowered that, you return back to your resolute stance. And I use resolute as a very particular term to not engage with the potential comedic value of Luke's topic. And with that said, of course, the question is, what should be the sentence?
Michael, do you find him guilty?
I think, So I have to, by the power appointed in me by this poppy, declare that I believe on this case, Dylan was guilty.
Yes! Vindication!
Okay, I mean, I don't know if I can have some closing words there. Look, you know what?
You can say some final words, and then you can have your last meal.
You know what?
You're taken to the chair.
You know what? I would like to, to kind of just still protest my innocence, but at the end of the day, I have been found guilty by a jury of my peers, so I do have to accept the verdict. I would like to, still claim, I am innocent, but at the end of the day, I've been found guilty, and we've all got to move on now.
Okay. Thank you for being a man there, Dylan, manning up to the verdict. The punishment. All your topic points are removed, I believe.
All of them. Every last one.
I need to. I'm appealing that.
Every last.
How do I appeal that? I
don't know what the punishment is, but I think I think what would be fair is if you just don't do it again. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dylan, just don't do your evil schemes again.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Ooh,
the
nice
World
little
Cup
segue.
draft.
Let's talk about something less controversial now.
Qatar. Yes. And all of that
Yeah.
good stuff. So
Good stuff
obviously, the World Cup is coming up this will be uploaded in a week, so it'll be
Yes.
just like 5 days away, I think.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. So
Yes.
are we all excited for the World Cup?
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm enthused by it.
Yes. I thought the trial of Dylan would be shorter. But anyway, we've eventually got to the main point of the episode, which is, of course, the World Cup draft that we're all gonna do. Me, Dylan, and our roommate 4 years ago, we did this for Russia 2018, and Dylan produced a lovely.
I'm making something for it. You know, as we speak.
Oh, that's great. So we're going to do a snake draft, and we are going to pick what team we think is going to go furthest in the competition, and we're going to select 30 teams because, of course, we can't select 32. We're going to leave 2 teams out. And yeah.
Wait, hold on. We're going to select. I thought we were selecting 10 teams. Wait, did I just misunderstand you?
10 teams each.
Oh, okay. Sorry, okay. Yes, snake draft. Yeah, sorry, I get you now. Yeah,
Yes.
Don't worry.
So I'll just go through the groups again and the teams in them. So in Group A, we have Ecuador, the Netherlands, Qatar, and Senegal. Group B, we have England, Iran, USA, and Wales. Group C, Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. Group D, Australia, Denmark, France, Tunisia. Group E, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, Spain. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco. Group G, Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, and Switzerland. And finally, Group H, Ghana, Portugal, South Korea, and Uruguay. So I did a random draw for the order that we're going to draft in. Michael, you got the first pick.
Oh,
nice.
Dylan is third, and I am second. But Dylan, that means you will get fourth as well, because it's a snake draft that goes back on itself. So Dylan will have picks 3 and 4, 9 and 10, 15 and 16, 21 and 22, and 27 and 28. Michael, you will have picks 1, 6 and 7, 12 and 13, 18 and 19, 24 and 25, and 30. And I will have 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, and 29. So we each have 10. Those are our picks. And of course, like I said, it's not just about picking the winner. It's also about picking a team you think could progress out the group but no further. That's going to be important, because obviously if we get down to in the 20s of like we're picking between Tunisia and Iran, well, we know those aren't going to win the World Cup. So therefore, this is how we're going to do it. So you will receive 0 points if the team that you pick finishes in 4th place in their group. You will receive 2 points if the team that you pick finishes 3rd place in their group. You will receive 4 points if the team you pick gets to the round of 16. You will receive 6 points if the team you pick reaches the quarterfinals. You will receive 8 points if the team that you pick gets to the semi-finals and finishes 4th in the 3rd place playoff. You will receive 10 points if the team you pick finishes 3rd in the 3rd and 4th place playoff. And you will get 12 points if the team you pick gets the runner-up spot. And you will receive 15 points if your team ends up the winners of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Dylan will have a graphic up at the end, right?
Yeah, I will. It will all be ready by the end, yeah.
Yes, okay. So we can see, so you can go through it all. But anyway, so Michael, what is your first pick in the 2022 World Cup draft?
Some might say that I'm throwing away my first choice, this opportunity, but I just don't want to be conflicted, so I'm going for goddamn England.
You fucking.
This is England.
Are you kidding?
I don't want when England are in the final and it's coming home. I don't want to be, I want to be sat there like, yes, not only have England won, but also I've got 10, 12 points. How many points do I get?
15.
Yeah.
Well, 12 for England to
I've
get
got
the final.
I will be as excited about England winning the World Cup as I will be about getting those 15 points. So I'm going for not being conflicted.
Can't believe you just threw your first pick away.
It's really funny.
I did want England, but I was thinking I'd get them as like the 4th one. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was debating whether Argentina or Brazil. I don't know which one.
Same. Whichever one you don't go for, I'm gonna have. So
I was like, whichever one Michael doesn't go for, I'll have. I'm gonna go for. I'm going to go for Argentina.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, okay.
Lisandro Martinez is going to be incredible for them, even if he won't start. But anyway, Argentina for me, I think they're in a, they're not so good a group, and yeah, they'll top the group and they'll, go far. What about you, Dylan?
Well, I've got the next 2 picks, don't I?
Yes, you do.
So I'm taking Brazil as number 3.
He's taking Brazil third.
And I'm also taking France, the defending champions, as number. Or having said that, defending champions don't normally do very well in these competitions, so maybe
they don't.
Maybe that's going to bite me in the foot. But as the saying goes. But yeah, I'm going to take.
As the saying goes.
I'm going to take France as pick number 4.
Yeah. There's no Pogba and Kante, the midfielder that won them the World Cup last time. I am going to, with my 5th pick, go for Germany.
Germania,
not bad.
Yeah. You might be 6 and 7.
I'm going for Spain.
Spain.
And I'm going for Mexico.
Mexico. Arriba!
Going for the doubling up on the Spanish.
Michael, why are you going for Mexico?
Just because I feel like they're a bit zippy. They're kind of, because they're like small, like Speedy Gonzalez. I feel like they're going to wreak havoc in the wings.
Okay, great. I mean, there's so many better teams to pick, but okay. He's picked Mexico. I am now going to pick the Netherlands. That's going to be my next pick.
Oh, you know what? That was I had that quite high up, but I just thought
not higher than Mexico though.
Yeah, well, I thought because obviously the Netherlands are very tall, which is going to slow them down when the Mexicans are speeding. The tiny little Mexicans speeding around them.
Okay, right, okay, great stuff. Yeah, there's no fast players that play for the Netherlands, not at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Dylan, what is your 9th and 10th picks?
9th pick is Belgium, defending 3rd place. And
yes.
Portugal is number 10.
And Portugal.
I had those right next to each other too.
Cristiano Ronaldo, who is playing shit at the moment, so won't actually do anything for them. Okay, so my next pick. Oh, this is interesting because I think all the big teams have been taken apart from.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you count Mexico in that, to be honest, but I am gonna pick. I'm debating between 2. Which one should I pick? Let me just have a look at the group. Sorry, quickly. And this group. Okay, right. I've chosen. I'm gonna pick Uruguay.
That was my next. See, everyone makes fun of me, but that was my next one. So okay, so this is I don't really know, but what I was thinking.
This is your 12th and 13th.
Hear me out.
Michael.
So I was thinking Switzerland because
that's who I was debating over, Michael.
Okay, good. And then I don't know, but I went for Croatia. Just I know that it's kind of a fluke they got as far as they did last time, but I'm like whatever.
Yeah,
defending finalists there. Yeah,
at this stage of the draft, going for Croatia, defending finalists, I think they'll go far, even if they won't repeat what they did last time. Okay, so for my next pick, I am going for. This isn't good for our group. The United States of America.
USA.
Yeah, I forgot they exist.
USA. Like the LeBron James of soccer, Christian Pulisic is gonna destroy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. What about you, Dylan? What's your 15th and 16th picks?
Well, my 15th pick is going to be Denmark, the Invisible Men.
Denmark.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes. And then I'm going to go for a kind of a non-serious one. I'm just going to kind of go out there. I don't know if you've seen Samuel Eto'o has made his voice heard.
I saw that, yes.
Samuel Eto'o says that Cameroon will win the World Cup final against Morocco. So I'm going to
Cameroon.
I'm going to believe Samuel Eto'o, and I'm going to take Cameroon.
Chelsea legend Samuel Eto'o.
That's it, the old man himself.
Yes, so Cameroon are in Brazil's group, so that'll be quite tough. But good luck to them.
Yeah, we support them.
Yes, I am going to pick another African side. I am going to pick Ghana.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael.
I'm just so that was going to be my first one. Why did I go for England? Okay. See, the thing is, we've now got to the point where I've exhausted any level of confidence I had.
This is 18
so I guess,
and 19.
Yeah, seeing as I'm at the level where it doesn't really matter, I guess I can just go for anything.
It all matters,
it
Michael.
Always matters.
Yeah, I know, yeah, okay. No, but the thing is, at the point at which you're not really going to make fun of, well, you still could. I think.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll go for a meme one. Because I think I'm right in saying they've got Allah on their side, especially in Qatar, with the anti-gay thing. I'm going to go for Senegal, because I believe I'm right in saying that the footballer who was like talking about how gay people are evil, and like everyone was cheering him on. I think he was from Senegal.
Idrissa Gana Gay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it just okay. And then this one is, I assure you, entirely based on my out of date knowledge of football, but I've gone for Japan.
Okay, that's interesting because Japan are in a very tough group. So, they're a good team, but they have to get past Germany and Spain.
They'll beat Germany. I guarantee it. They won't beat Spain though, because Spain's on my side.
Okay, yeah, I hope you're wrong on that one. Okay, so my next pick then, I think I've got to go for Serbia. I think that they're in a group where Brazil are probably going to top, but Cameroon, Serbia, and Switzerland. I think any one of them could come second. So I'm going to go for Serbia. That's my pick there. Dylan, what about picks 21 and 22?
I think looking at the draw, I think from our group, I think Wales could have a shout at getting out of our group. So therefore,
you're going for Wales? Yeah.
I'm gonna take Wales. Let's go Wales! Come on, the Dragons!
I was thinking Wales as well.
Has anyone taken Poland?
You know what?
Yet?
If Michael Sheen goes to Qatar, you've got a good chance.
No one's had Poland yet, have they?
No.
Poland's got to get out of it. Well,
but
Poland,
they're in Mexico's group, and we know what juggernauts Mexico are.
I think, but I mean, Mexico are kind of known for making it to the. But I think Poland. I don't think you discount Poland. So, Robert Lewandowski is going to have a good World Cup. So
yeah, Dylan, who did you say was going to get to the final and get beaten by Cameroon?
Oh well, no, it wasn't me. It was Samuel Eto'o, but he said Morocco.
Oh, it was a Morocco.
Morocco is my pick.
Morocco,
come on, Morocco.
Finalists, Morocco.
Michael, picks 24 and 25 for you.
24 and 25.
Yes.
I think at this point I might commit to my my rooting for the underdog. So I'm gonna double up on that for fun. I'm gonna go for South Korea, because I remember when they remember when they beat Germany and like they very nearly got through. Like they got through on 3 points last time. So I'm predicting.
Son, though.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, because I was kind of thinking they used to have like a load of good players, but I'm going for that just because. And then the other team I'm going for just because I remember them doing really well against Argentina until they lost, which is always a good sign because Argentina's pretty high up. So
yes.
And that's of course Iran.
Iran.
And also
England's group.
And Iran.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So all of England's group's been picked.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah. So who's? Oh yeah, Michael is backing England and Iran, so he can't lose in that game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I win no matter what.
Okay, so
I'm playing both sides. I always come out on top.
So my next pick, I think I've got to go for a team which isn't in that stronger group, Group D, who could perhaps sneak a second place, which is Australia.
Australia's not a bad shout. I was thinking them.
England picks 27 and 28.
I suppose. Well, we've got Qatar's group, so Senegal and Netherlands have gone. Ecuador, they could make a.
I was thinking Ecuador. Yeah.
They could make a sneaky escape. I wasn't sure whether to back the hosts themselves, Qatar. I don't think I will. I believe in human rights, therefore I'm not back. But it's hard.
So I'm back in Saudi Arabia. That's a joke.
So it's between Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Costa Rica.
The reason why that's funny, everybody at home, is because Saudi Arabia also have a poor human rights record.
Probably worse, yes.
Well, there was a time when Costa Rica surprised everyone and topped England's group of death, so they could be worth going for.
Yes, they did, yes.
It's between them and Canada for me, but I think I'm going to take Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Was Panama also in that group?
Actually, no, because they're actually Spain.
It's locked in now.
Oh yeah, it's locked in.
I'll let you change.
I'll
let you change.
Because you want,
it's locked in now.
Because you want Costa Rica, don't you?
Yeah, because I want to
win. No.
They're in a tough group. I wasn't going to pick them because they're in a very tough group.
They're in a tough group. That's the only thing. Because Canada, they're with Belgium, and they could sneak out of the group if they're with Croatia, Morocco.
Exactly.
That's why I think I'm going to go for the Canadians. Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Wait, why did you say native?
Native.
He said native.
You've got Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Costa Rica, and Tunisia left to pick.
Yes, indeed, we do. Okay, so for my last pick, again, I'm not going to select Costa Rica. Again, they're in that group where I could see them finishing second, just sneaking a second, perhaps if they have a good run. Tunisia.
Okay. So wait, who are my choices?
Qatar, Saudi Arabia, or Costa Rica?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's easy. Costa Rica then, yeah.
Costa Rica. So the two teams that we have left are the Saudi Arabians and the Qatar.
That's so racist.
Yeah.
That's so Islamophobic of us to not pick
No,
those
it's
two
so
teams.
gay affirming.
Yeah, KFM.
I see. Yeah, I endorse that.
Okay. So yeah, let's see if Saudi Arabia and Qatar go through to the next round. I tell you what, like, remember what happened with Russia in 2018? How they somehow became really good.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
suspicious.
was
Yeah.
dope.
Have you got the list, Dylan? Do you want to just say it?
Yes, I do. So Michael has England, Spain, Mexico,
Good.
Switzerland, Croatia, Senegal, Japan,
Yeah.
South Korea, Iran,
Ooh.
and Costa
Yeah.
Rica.
Oh, yes, he
Nice that
does.
you got the Far East covered, haven't you, Michael?
Yeah.
Luke,
There's a lot of them.
you have Argentina, Germany, the two teams that
Right.
played in the 2014 final, Netherlands, Uruguay.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Do I have all the teams from the 1974-78 World Cup finals? I just feel like Netherlands, Germany, and Argentina are very good in the 70s. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, Uruguay, United States, Ghana,
Uh-oh.
Serbia,
Oh dear.
Morocco,
Whoops.
Australia, and Tunisia.
Yeah.
None of that for
None of
mine.
that.
None of that for mine, please, Michael. And and I've got Brazil.
Fuck.
5-time world champions. Is it going to be lucky number 6? Who knows? France, Belgium,
Shit.
Portugal, Denmark.
Bastard.
Uh,
Bitch.
Samuel Eto'o's pick for the winners: Cameroon,
Wanker.
Wales,
No.
Poland,
Prick.
Ecuador, and
I
Canada.
can't think of any more swears.
And Canada. I think Dylan's actually got the strongest looking one.
I was
Yeah,
thinking,
it's
I was
actually
just looking
pretty,
at that. I'm quite pleased with them. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
That's
Can I just point out that-
that's locked in now. You know.
Yeah, just a quick point. Anything can happen. I feel like a lot of people forget this, but anything can happen on the
Anything
day.
can happen.
You know, I think people forget that a lot of the time.
Imagine,
Yeah, that is true.
imagine just how much
Yeah.
egg we'll have on our face if it's Saudi Arabia, Qatar in the
Yeah.
final.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like that movie 3 times any given every single day for like 2 whole solid weeks. Remember that movie?
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, which you hated, I remember.
It
Yeah.
was so long.
I don't like long
And
films.
I will say,
Yeah.
the only way Qatar and Saudi Arabia are getting to the final is if every other team gets stoned. You know, every other team is
Stoned.
caught in their hotel room having gay sex and arrested.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
this is they
Why
said on the
can't
news.
Islamic State why didn't they in 2014?
Oh, well,
in
ISIS
2014,
FC.
they had quite like they controlled quite a bit of land. Like they were like the biggest country in the Middle East. Why
Their
didn't they get
wingers
to,
were
like-
explosive. Weren't they?
This place about to blow. Oh no.
Fucking hell. Dylan, what was it? What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say they said on the news about how like they've got that they're not too fond of gay people, and the ambassador of the Qatar World Cup said gayness is a mental disorder of the mind or something.
Yes,
And,
you're retarded if you're gay. Yeah.
And then they were saying that penalties for being gay ranged from a fine to the death penalty. It's just like there's just no in between there. But then I wanted to know what gets you a fine and what gets you the death penalty. Like, what is? Imagine I'm a gay person and I've decided to go to Qatar. Imagine, yeah. Just, suspension of disbelief for a second. What do I have to do to get a fine? What do I have to do to get actually murdered?
Having sex while watching gay sex while watching what's that? Will and Grace. That's it. I think that has to qualify. Like, it's not just the act; it's like doing something gay as well. Culturally gay, because it's a lifestyle choice as well. That's what people have to remember. Maybe the death penalty is, remember in Family Guy when Peter goes gay, he gets the gay gene.
Oh yeah.
And he gets caught in like an 11-man orgy. Like, just before.
Oh yes, and then he suddenly stops being gay.
Yes, just before he turns straight. That's
so
the
funny.
death penalty level, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but maybe a quick gay hand job. That's a 5 derma fine or whatever.
Yeah, a good punishment for being gay, if being gay were something that needs to be punished, would be to be made straight and then forced to bang a bunch of guys anyway.
You know, that is a bad punishment.
Yes.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, Qatar. I hope you're right, Michael. I hope England win, but
Yeah, which they will.
Gareth Southgate, as I have actually said, is a football.
It's a football terrorist. Yeah,
He's the
Yes.
only
He'll
manager.
be right at home in the Middle East then.
That's
Yeah.
not funny. It's just me sabotaging Michael's joke there. Yeah, he's the only England manager to ever get us relegated from the Nations League. Let's not forget that.
That is true.
Yes.
That's a verifiable fact. Anyone want to have any thoughts on Elon Musk's Twitter? It's just a bit of a joke.
You know what's
isn't
really funny? My driving instructor was asking me about that just today.
it?
He
Oh,
was
that's
talking to me.
fun.
I was like, "What do you think about this whole Elon Musk thing?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know. It was a very specific thing to be asked about.
well, he's just a moron, isn't he? He just
yeah.
he does want everyone to like him, I
Elon
think.
Musk, to clarify, not my. Yeah, I basically said, Elon Musk feels like, I was like, Elon Musk seems like he's a little bit insane. And my driving
Yes.
instructor were like, well, he bloody would be with all that money. He doesn't talk like that at all.
Oh, God, yeah. So, any thoughts, Dylan? You're not worried Twitter's going to go down the drain?
Let that sink in. Well,
It's already gone down the drain.
I'm gonna be. I was thinking of getting a little blue tick for $8 a month.
Yeah. Hey Dylan, I think
then-
you liked my tweet.
But then a friend of mine, he tweeted something that said that would be completely moronic, so I decided against it.
Yeah, I tweeted, when do you have to start paying for blue tick so I can know when to make fun of people who paid for Twitter? And the thing is, I'm really surprised because I saw Jeremy Corbyn had a blue tick and he was tweeting about something he was tweeting about how dementia is the single biggest cause of death for people.
Oh yeah,
or something
that
like
was a subtweet
Yeah.
of West Street. In the
Yeah,
local club.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
God,
I wanted to just reply, all I wanted to reply was just, haha, you paid to use Twitter because he's got a verified.
I'm waiting for Rishi Sunak to bring that up in Parliament.
Yeah, the
That's
thing is,
funny.
I don't think you're paying $8 yet for Twitter. I think there was 90 days and you had to, but people can get a tick that weren't verified before. Maybe we should create a Pope is gay.
verified.
Yeah.
But would we have to put parody at the bottom because you're not allowed. You got to say parody,
Why?
don't you?
Oh, because people might think we're parodying the actual gay Pope.
No, but that's the name of our channel. That's the name of our brand. The Pope is gay. We're not
I don't know.
parodying it.
I don't know. I wouldn't like us to get taken away from Twitter. Like the people
And
they
lose
need
our
to-
$8.
They need to hear us, don't they?
Now, first and foremost, so my topic is it's mostly a rant, but it's
Great.
also a very funny story, which is I just want to remind everybody of this tweet by one Hillary Clinton. This isn't really part of my topic. It's just that I said I wanted to mention it last time, and I did, but I just wanted to remind everybody again because I just want everybody, in terms of appreciating the hilariousness of my topic.
Can you read the tweet from Hillary Clinton?
Just to remember this tweet from Hillary Clinton. There's a picture of her as a young girl that says, this was posted on October the 26th.
Oh yeah, I
2016.
remember this.
Happy birthday to this future president.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be that.
So
When
isn't
was it
that
posted,
Really
sorry?
funny. On October the 26th, 2016.
And when was the
a few
election?
weeks before the.
Oh no, I think it was November the 9th, actually. That's when the election was.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
Because it was
Makes
the
sense,
opposite
'cause
of 9/11 for them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
that's
speaking.
interesting.
It's British 9/11 today.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it's British
Yes.
9/11.
It is British. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, but basically,
Happy British
it's-
9/11 to all
I
who
kept wanting.
celebrate. Yeah.
I kept wanting to tell the youth at the youth centre that, but then realised that'd be really inappropriate to tell them that. Happy
Staring up
British-
from your mop. Hey kids,
I know. It's
You should
British
talk to us
9/11
again.
today.
I think they would just assume
Hell.
that they'd be checking your bucket and all of the bins in the school to make sure that the caretaker hadn't put anything in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's my topic. It's somewhat funny, I would like to think. So, do y'all know a YouTube channel called True Geordie?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
So basically,
I like True Geordie.
True Geordie. Basically,
You want any
I'm-
more, Dylan?
I'm
why
going
not?
to simplify. I'm going to simplify the details, which is that basically True Geordie was talking about some Muslim, somebody of the Muslim preference for life. And I believe they were talking about, how this person became, has grown recently to considerable prominence. Whereupon True Geordie then said, I'm True Geordie. I was just about to say That's how he talks because he's from Newcastle, and that's how they talk. I was just about to say he blew up. And then he was laughing about it.
Cancel him.
Cancel him. Yeah,
now.
and lots of people responded negatively to that comment. Now, I would personally say it's a pretty tame comment, but maybe that's just because we like to live so dangerously on this.
That would be
podcast.
Just a light chuckle.
Yeah, we would not even react.
Yes.
Anyway, but basically, this is really what I want to get onto. So I don't really care about him saying that, but what I want to get onto is this. He then made, within a day, an apology video, and here's my beef. Here's my rant. I don't like the idea of apology videos, and the reason I don't like the idea of apology videos, you are a lot of the time I feel like it's very disingenuous. Like when people say when people apologize for stuff they said, and I guess also sometimes stuff they did, but stuff which pretty obviously reflects their actual values as a person, because it's obvious that True Geordie said that comment because he thought it was funny, and that's his sense of humor. So then for him to be apologizing, so what's he apologizing for? Because it's not as if he's it's not as if he's a fundamentally different person than he is yesterday. Yeah, there's also an example.
Michael, so this is tough. Is just how apologizing is stupid.
It's very stupid. But here's another example.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, here's another example of a funny apology video. Did you ever see the example of this? Is actually quite funny. There was it's good because it involves cruelty to animals. There was a vlogger of not doing so great, not the biggest vlogger in the world, but she had over 100,000 subscribers, and there was some footage that came up of her punching her dog.
Yes, I saw this. Yes,
yeah, because basically she was trying to film a vlog or. I think this is the story, and I genuinely want to believe this is the story. She was filming a vlog, and occasionally her dog would run into shot, and then she would punch her dog to get her dog to go away. And then the video she uploaded, instead of being the actual vlog, was the edited out footage of her punching her dog.
That's funny.
But the funny thing about it is that again, she made an apology video. And it's you can't be oh, yesterday I was the kind of person who would punch my dog because my dog annoyed me, but today I'm a very different person. I'd like to apologize for it.
Your career's over. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm still waiting on Zuma's apology video for his what he did to his cats.
No, I think literally didn't he apologise last week?
Did he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. See, at least
That's
he left a gap.
topical.
At least he didn't do an apology video the day after, which is and then also
he left it 6 months. Yeah. Good on Zuma. Yeah.
But also politicians as well. When politicians say something and then it's do you apologise for your statement where you said that the British soldiers had it coming when they were killed? In 9/11, I don't know, I'm making stuff up. But yeah, and then
British soldiers killed in 9/11.
Yeah. But yeah, a politician says something, I don't know, whatever it is, and then the media will be do you apologize? And it's if I said something controversial as a politician, and then someone was do you apologize? I'd be what are you, retarded? Do you think that what do you think? I completely took leave of my senses yesterday when I said that thing. I said it. I obviously believe it. What would it mean if I apologize now? And there we go. So there we go. That's my take. Apologies are stupid. And obviously the thing is, if you are if you actually made a mistake, apologize. But most people, they apologize for things they clearly did as a reflection of who they are.
Okay.
True Geordie.
Yes, like True Geordie. Yes. His apology video was very funny when he was just crying. Just this is big.
I've not seen that. I've not seen that.
And also this 6'5" muscly man just crying.
He references his grandma dying or his mum dying or something, and somebody posted the bit in the In-Betweeners when Will's the bit where a woman starts crying.
Oh yeah,
Will's
it's not relevant.
Oh, that's very sad, but it's not really relevant though, is it? which is like such a funny response.
I know. So
I love how I just searched for True Geordie apology, and a lot of it. The second result is WTS reacts to True Geordie apology video.
oh yeah, no, it's hilarious. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was like such a funny.
True Geordie just made the worst apology, and his Sneeko reacts to True Geordie apology.
Michael, Dylan, can I have a rating for Michael's topic, please?
I didn't really find it that funny, so I'm going to give it a 5.
Well, hold on, no, but you got to bear in mind the Hillary Clinton thing, because that was funny, and that was part of the topic. It was just an irrelevant prologue.
No, you're completely right. You are right. I apologise for my previous rating, and I would like to say that I'm a different person I was 30 seconds ago when I gave that rating.
Absolutely.
You actually get an 8 from me.
I'm going to give myself a 9 because I think one of the things you've got to respect on a show is passion.
I'm going to give Michael an 8 as well, so that gives him a score of 25.
Strong.
Which is a very strong
I don't know
score.
about you.
Well, I've got a topic which I think we all will enjoy, which Dylan cannot possibly sabotage because it's just not possible because I know he loves this too much. It is. So I can't believe I'm doing this, guys. What is your favorite Simpsons character?
Yeah.
And crucially, can you please also tell me what your favorite Simpsons character, what their best moment is on the show as well?
Ooh.
So yeah, so it's your favorite character.
Really been put on the spot here.
It's got to be my favorite character. It's between Krusty and Mr. Burns. Those are the two who are my favorite.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And of course, I think it has to be Mr. Burns. I'm putting Mr. Burns number 1.
Okay, I'm interested which one you're going to go for actually, because I've got one in my head for Mr. Burns, but I want to hear what yours is.
Well, obviously, it's it's the one where he the episode. Well, it's the episode where Who Shot Mr. Burns. That's it. It's the first one. Yeah, and of course, it's when he's obviously in his office and he's got the whole the town. This is the right episode, right? I'm not mixing.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of the one. I think I know what bit you're building up to, but I'll let you know. I won't.
Oh no! It's the one where he goes. For years, man has. What is it? Wants to block out the sun.
block out the sun.
Yes, yeah, and it's just that whole bit
because it's so absurd.
Yes.
See, exactly. I like the bit where like he starts like jumping on all the different buildings, like so long elementary schools, so long most haven't, so long nuclear power plant. Oh, yeah, wait.
Yeah. that's part of it. Yeah. But yeah, that right there, the specific, like whoever came up with that, for years, man, has yearned to block out the sun.
Just to give myself a little break, I can tell you my dad's favorite because I know this. There we go. He can be an unofficial member of the podcast because I know his, which is it's Comic Book Guy. And it's actually a mid-season one. They're like, do I detect a note of sarcasm? And then Professor Frink's like, this baby's off the charts. And then Comic Book Guy goes, a sarcasm detector. That's a really useful invention. And then it explodes.
Yeah. I do. There's a bit I love. Well, probably my favourite bit is he's not my favourite character. Rainier Wolfcastle. He's playing Radioactive Man. And
yes,
so we've got one take for this when he's doing the movie. Where is Fallout Boy?
Yes,
he puts on the goggles.
At them.
The goggles, they do nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing, and then he's puts them. I'm trying to think of my favorite characters. I'm gonna go a bit left field now. I'm gonna go for a one-off character. A character who's only in the one episode. So, one of my favorite
episodes. Is it Hank Scorpio?
No, it's not. But one of my favorite episodes of The Simpsons is the one where Bart and everybody start a band, and then like they were like auto-tuned and everything.
Oh yes.
The party posse
with like for the Navy.
You've got to join. Yeah, it's just like subliminal advertising. But yeah, you got LT Smash in there. And then then Lisa goes and sees him. It's like, they're putting subliminal messages in your videos. It's like, you should be worried about that. And it's like gives away he's like, he's a naval person. It's like LT Smash. That's Lieutenant Smash. That's right, Lieutenant LT Smash.
Oh wait. Yes. Oh yes. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, I was thinking so long. Okay, so it's the bit where, so it's a little bit of a double act, but it's so Sideshow Bob, the bit where he meets his brother Cecil, and obviously Cecil's in charge of the dam.
Yes.
And he's like, you're angry at me because I finally found my cooling. And then Sideshow Bob's like, Cecil, no civilization in human history has ever considered chief hydrological engineer a cooling. And then Cecil just stares at him and he's like, yes, the Cappadocians, of course. It's just like such a random line.
They were geniuses, those writers.
They really.
I also
were.
like the other Sideshow Bob line I like is, and this is I think in like again a kind of later one, but he goes to attack Bart and he steps on a rake and he gets hit in the face and he's like, rakes, my arch nemesis. And then Bart's like, I thought I was your arch nemesis, and he's like, I have a life outside of you, Bart.
Obviously the one where he becomes Springfield mayor, and he's like, he runs the ad. Is like, Mayor Quimby, like dangerous man, like Sideshow Bob out of prison. Vote for Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like, because I actually do think my favorite character is Ned Flanders, but I couldn't like think of like a really funny line from him, which is
your favorite
weird.
character is Ned Flanders, really?
I just think like he's very he's like very innocent, but like he's also got like that, like he's got like lots of weird things going on, like the fact that he's also really buff.
Damn it, we haven't even talked about like Principal Skinner, who I think is really good.
Oh, he does steam a good ham.
He's steams a good ham.
Oh my god! Like for example, well, Seymour, it seems we put together a baseball team, and I was wondering who's on first. Yes, not the pronoun, but rather a play of the unlikely name of who is on first. Well, that's great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. I found my favorite Ned Flanders one. So it's the one where he's at the Alcoholics Anonymous, and he's like, it's been 6,000 days since my first and last blackberry schnapps. And he gets into bed, and Mark's like, Ned, do you remember to record Ann Landers? And he's like, oh, Ann Landers is a boring old biddy. And then he's like, I was more animal than man.
They really knocked out the park. Like every fucking character is so good.
I know. Yeah.
You know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for Willie.
Really.
I like the bit where he's like, don't. I'm not going to have to do his accent. I'm just going to pretend he speaks like me. He's like, don't worry, little girl. People think they're too good for me too. Now run home to your shack and have a nice day. And then Lisa's like, I live in a house. And he's like, oh, really? Well, I suppose you're too good for Willie too then.
What's the one where he goes, grease me up, woman? What's that one?
Oh, yes. That's from the one with the dogs in the vent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, the other one, this is a classic meme one, but it's Mo Sizlak. Let's say some gangsters dissing your fly girl.
Yes,
just give him one of these.
Fucking Mo. Oh, Mo is so good as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like you gotta give me back my floor. The customers are walking on the pipes.
Hey, next time pay your bills, but I don't wanna.
I tell you, another banger of a character we haven't talked about is Millhouse.
Oh my god!
I can't believe I'm meeting Millhouse.
Word.
What was the one when he's in therapy? It's like, take that, mom and dad.
Oh yeah, send me to a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and fucking Kirk Van Houten, a very underrated gem, a hipster pick if you will. That's a hipster pick, Kirk Van Houten. Well, was that when he's I sleep in a race car.
Do you? No, I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It just occurred to me. There's one person one actor who hasn't got a mention yet, which is
Lisa's.
All of the characters. No, I was going to say all the characters played by Phil Hartman. So Troy McClure, Lionel.
I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from such films as 3 minus 4 is negative fun.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of from Lionel Hutz, because I think there are a lot from them. Like the one
Lionel Hutz, what a fucking great character.
They're watching like Law and Order or something, and he's like, look at him, he's wearing a suit. Yeah, that's Hollywood for you. But then what I like is the one where like it's like quite early on, but they go to like the funeral of like her great aunt or something, and then it's like, this is my will. To my executor, Lionel Hutz, I leave $50,000. And I'm just like, Mr. Hutz. And he's like, you'd be surprised how often that works. You really would.
Yeah. All right, so let's rate the topic because we really could be here all day. Dylan.
You get a 10 from me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Well, the good news is, because I've decided to become the new Dylan, a 10 from me doesn't mean anything. So I'm also going to give it a 10.
Oh my fucking... I can't believe this is getting tense. I can't believe this. Right, okay. You know what? I didn't think it was worthy of a 10. I'm only going to give it a 9.
Oh, you're sabotaging his own topic there.
I know, that's exactly what I'm doing. Fucking hell. Well, thanks for the 10s, I guess. Dylan, what's your topic?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, I don't feel that bad for having a poor topic now because there's no beating that. There's no beating that. Mine's a bit of a rant as well. I'm just gonna bring the mood down a little bit.
We'll have a good rant.
Oh my goodness me, I'm just getting really, really, really annoyed with how many. I'm gonna swear. I'm gonna use the F word. How many friggin' Christmas adverts you've got on the telly at the moment?
Oh, this is very good.
Oh my goodness me!
Observational comedy.
Like it's frigging November. For frig's sake, like, can we I'm getting on my knees here. What what's the word? Knees. I'm getting on my knees here. I'm praying to, everyone's like worried about like all this wokeness, like them getting rid of Christmas. I say do it. I cannot be having
war on Christmas.
I cannot be having all these Christmas adverts in November. So I can't really go to any shops until at least December because that's my. When is an acceptable time to start doing Christmassy stuff?
Yes.
I mean,
I have opinions.
Well, I just want to say in the UK it's worse because the thing what stops that in America is Thanksgiving. You have the Thanksgiving buffer. Over here, you don't have that.
Why can't we? I would be grateful for a Thanksgiving buffer.
I feel like some people have gone the other way because one time I was walking out. This was a while ago, but I was walking out with my grandma. Sorry, I call her a nana. Get over it. In the town centre, and there was there was this Christmas stuff, and she was like, "Oh, Christmas!" But the thing is, it was like the middle of December. I was like, "Wait, that seems like you're really overcompensating."
Yeah.
But the other thing I want to say is that you notice I'm wearing a poppy, which I didn't want to bring attention to at all. Showing that I respect our troops.
Of course.
But I noticed that they were putting up like poppies in late October. Like I saw some poppies being put up.
In 2018, they did an episode of The X Factor where it was a Halloween-themed episode. Like, they do all the spooky stuff.
Everyone was wearing.
So they're wearing, like, all these costumes, like mummy costumes or whatever. And they're also wearing poppies on top of it.
That's actually really funny.
I just think
that proves my point
I think that's actually quite disrespectful. I think that's kind of going the other way.
Yeah,
I think if you're wearing a Halloween costume, that's why I think that Halloween and Remembrance doesn't mix. I think the first day you should wear a poppy is the 1st of November.
Anyway, rating for your topic, Dylan.
Oh, they don't do poppies in America, do they?
No, they don't.
No, I don't know. Like they don't.
No, they don't have
anything
it.
going
They
on.
just really love their veterans so much. They love them so much. They think about sports games.
They'd be wearing a poppy all year round. So that's the danger there.
Yeah. I just think our veterans need a day. Well, Bart, they have Memorial Day.
There you go.
Yeah, but is that really enough? They also have Veterans Day. Maybe you're right, but I just think our veterans need a day to honour them. They have 2. Well, maybe they should have 3. I'm Bart Simpson. Yeah, good. I bridged the gap between the two.
You know what? That's just raised my rating from a 7 to an 8.
Okay, Michael.
Humble 8.
Humble 8. Yeah, I think. It's something again I do agree with. I think Christmas does come too early. Again, like let's appreciate November. It's like the shittest autumn month, but let's November have its day.
This kid at the youth centre who's really pissing me off at the moment because like he knows my feelings on this, so he keeps saying Merry Christmas to me. And it's
actually quite funny.
Kids nowadays, what are they like?
Oh, why you? I just whacked him on the back of his. I just whacked him with my mop the other day.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna also give Dylan an 8. It means that he has 24. This week I
Does that make me the loser? Like I'm third.
We don't have losers, Dylan.
No, yeah, sorry, yeah, we just have failures.
Yes. So, final thought, Dylan.
Oh well, you know what? Everyone's saying Gabbo this and Gabbo that, but when they should be saying worship this and Jericho that.
Yeah, see, the thing is, obviously, recently... Sorry, I know you didn't ask me for my final thought yet, but
No, go
I'm
on,
just
go
jumping
on.
in.
Michael, final
Recently,
thoughts?
I've been hilariously quoting Simpsons things as my final thought, but you've taken the wind out of my sails now.
That was
so
the plan
instead,
all along.
I just wanted to ask you guys if you'd heard the story about the girl who had a pet alligator called Terminator. And did you hear about her friend? Terminator 2. And did you hear about her dog? 3 Rise of the Machines.
Great. Absolutely fantastic, Michael. Thank you. Right, fuck, where I can't get this video. Where is it?
Oh no. Luke with his audio-visual final thoughts, always slowing down progress.
It was fucking Matt Hancock laughing on I'm a Celebrity.
Oh, I've not seen. I need to, because obviously we're doing this, so I've not been able to watch.
Yeah, apparently
Watch I'm a
I
Celebrity.
had the video. I've lost it. He does it like a really fake laugh. He's like, "Oh, I don't know if I've got any phobias. I suppose I'll find out." Like it's a really fake laugh, and damn it, I've got
What a
yeah. So we'll see what Matt Hancock does in the next week on I'm a Celebrity.
Is he doing? He must be doing tomorrow's trial. He must have been voted to do the trial. I'm sure.
He must be doing every trial. So,
yeah, like that would he's so unpopular.
yes, I want him to eat some cock.
Some Hancock.
It's like Carl.
Yeah.
It's like Carl Pilkington says. Like you've got to bear in mind also that because of the time difference, they're doing that in the morning. So it's not just that they're eating a cock; they're eating a cock for breakfast on an empty stomach.
Yeah, that is a good point. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, my final thought is what we do next week. Oh yeah, next week, Richard returns for Super Seducer.
Okay,
Oh,
cool,
okay.
cool. The old faithful, old reliable.
All reliable Richard. Yeah, last video did very well, so that's good. So yeah,
I did it. Yeah.
yeah. See you then. Bye.
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 Bye, everybody. Have a good
Press the stopping
have a
of the
good week,
recording.
everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Fuck off.